Welcome to the Mystic Four. Tonight, your Mystic Four are Cleo the Seer, Purple Elephant Deb H, TarotStache, and Val's Dragon Crystals. Thanks everybody for being here. We appreciate you, and let's get this craziness started. Hi everybody. How'd that work? Do okay?
I think that is a winner.
I'm like, hello.
Hello.
Doing your best radio voice.
Doing my best. Well, you know who has a great radio voice? Colleen does. She's not
He
here.
is exceptionally good. Of course, she's like a singer, so I mean professional. So
well, and she's had all kinds of training. She's been through college and
just really good.
Into the performing arts and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's a drama queen. I don't know.
She's professional.
She's a professional drama queen.
So everybody, thank you very much for joining us. You've got a lot of options on where to spend your time. Thank you for spending some of it with us. Show your support by going into the description and subscribing to all of our channels. Give the video a thumbs up. Ring the bell. There's also links to show support on ways to show support for the channel. So thank you very much for that. And we're using the giveaway tool or the flying fickle finger of fate. And if you would like a personal reading here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. If you would like a personal reading, type mystic, #mystic into the chat. If you are selected, we will ask you to say that you're here and then post your question. So, but we have great people watching. So, but Deb, how are you? What's going on? She was muted because of Monkey.
I forgot. I'm okay. I had an MRI yesterday. Everything is the same or improved. And so
She's also on her phone, and apparently she's going to leave and then come back. So in the meantime, Val's Dragonfly Crystals, how are you?
I am excellent. Thank you for asking. And I just want to let you know that on Wednesday, I'm going to have Arthur Ease Your Mind on my channel at 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m., I believe, Eastern time. So please check that out on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And also we'll be doing our Sisters of the Mystical Tarot before that at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 Eastern. So thank you for that. Yay.
Lovely. And Cleo the Seer, what's going on for you?
Well, first of all, I wanted to mention, Val said she's having Arthur on, and I saw a show with, or at least part of the show with Linda G and Arthur. Oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing. Between the two of them, they were just hilarious. Anyway, I'm doing good. And I don't have much going on this week. On Wednesday, it's an odd day for this, but on Wednesday we're doing a polytarology. Mm-hmm. It's with Kathy Beals and Colleen, the Cool Crone, and me, and that's right. I think that's all I've got going on this week. So, yeah, I got some time off. Yay!
Yay!
And on TarotStache tomorrow, I am hosting a creativity conversation with Medium Betsy Palmer and Jamie from Wandering Mountain Barter Path. We're talking about journaling. So this is going to be, and journaling, how journaling can help your creativity. We also have a show on Thursday talking about time, THYME. And that is with Diana Bowles, oil painter. So looking forward to that. And Friday is a very busy day for me. I've got a whole bunch of shows scheduled. I'm just putting everybody back to where they are in my mind.
That made me dizzy.
Yeah.
I didn't say avert your gaze. Sorry.
We got transported.
Transported, yes.
That's quick.
I'm messing with your timelines, aren't I?
I know.
Thing.
Yeah. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Mhm.
Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. And if you don't believe that, it's on my t-shirt. So you have to believe that. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. I've got so many, things going on. Hashtag Mystic.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you capitalize it, but make sure there's no space between the Octothorpe and the M.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you are selected, we will ask you to say that you're here. And as we have been doing these days, we will pull, we'll get 4 people in the queue so that you can let us know that you're here. But we were talking about this. Suzanne G asked this question, and I thought all 4 of us could answer it. It's like, can you, Gerald, can I ask you, Gerald, what is deja vu? I know you'll tell me in language I can understand. Well, thank you, Suzanne. Deja vu. Well, Val did a little bit of research. Do you want to share what you found, Val?
Yeah, I will. Well, yeah, absolutely. So I did ask. So it's deja vu, for instance, is that feeling that you're experiencing the same thing you've experienced before, something that you aren't conscious of, but it feels familiar. Mm-hmm. And that has a lot of parameters. It can be different, have different meanings for different people, that feeling. But it's really, after something like a stroke, this is what science is considering metaphysically. It's like being untethered to the timeline. So you're not experiencing the linear timeline. You're like a little bit ahead. You're jumping all over the place because you're not. The way it affects your brain is the signal isn't getting through to that thing that says, oh, you're nailed down here to 3D. No, you're experiencing the reality that there is no time, there is no space. It's just a perceived thing that we had created chemically. So you're not tethered to that and you're experiencing that. I hope that makes sense because it did to me.
Cleo, did you have any insight on what the definition of deja vu?
Well, I thought that Val's definition was right on. I know that I've experienced that many, many times. And what I love is I always experience it as a much younger person, and and a very beautiful. So for my environment, I'm just doing wonderful in deja vu. No, I have had the deja vu many times, and it's kind of a freaky feeling because you walk into something and you're like, have I been here before? It's confusing a little bit, and then you kind of let it roll. This person that asked it has experienced a mild stroke, she said. And yes, so it's something is being triggered in her brain that's a little bit different than just your average deja vu experience. So yeah, I think what she's going through is something different.
Yeah. And you know what? This is one thing I forgot to say here is the near death or threshold states like you get when you have a mini stroke or something like that, bring someone close to the veil or between worlds. So that intense deja vu the next day could signify the soul's recalibration, as if spirit is saying you've been here before and now you're going to choose to stay and realign your path. So there's no tethering there. It's not that feeling of the linear timeline and you're having all that deja vu feeling because you're you're experiencing that recalibration of your soul's path
Mhm.
and how you align to that. So
And apparently, after maybe this mild stroke she's talking about, that's kind of a common occurrence.
it doesn't say it's common with that, but it's saying if you do experience that on a metaphysical or spiritual level, that those things can definitely happen to you. Neurologically, it's not something that they're going to talk about being indicated, but
Okay.
it's that signal to the brain that isn't there to say you're in 3D land. You're in 3D land. This is the timeline.
Yeah.
It's not connecting, so you're untethered in that way. To
Yeah.
yeah.
Deb, what did you or Monkey have to say?
I can only speak from my own experience. When I've had it, one of the strongest
Mhm.
experiences I had was the day of my wedding. And so when I have experienced it, it was a message to me. Either I was on the right track or I was maybe should rethink the decision I was making. But I tend to experience, not every time, but I tend to experience a clairvoyant kind of state where I actually see everything that I can see in my mind's eye.
The
Yeah.
reality of the things, and
Yeah.
you're not in the illusion of this projected world. You're actually seeing
Yeah.
what is so yeah.
So yes, it engages my third eye whenever I've experienced it. And so I would think that you might be having some that a mini stroke may have affected that part of your brain as well, the part of your brain that controls your third eye, that you might be more inclined to have spiritual experiences, and some of the clairs may come through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And for me, deja vu, it is a sense or feeling that I've done this before. I've
Mhm.
been here. I've been in this situation. I've said that before. I know the next thing that somebody's going to say. And so for me, it oftentimes is it's something significant is going on for me, and it does activate the clairs, like Deb said. I would certainly say if Suzanne, if this is happening a lot, let your physicians know, your healthcare, because there may be an indication of something else. However, I think the idea of deja vu, it's a fascinating thing, and I love the idea of this is that it's jumping timelines,
Yeah.
and and I actually experience a lot of deja vu myself. So
Oh, you know what it does say? I just want to say this one last thing. I'm sorry, everyone,
no.
because it actually does say neurological, from a neurological perspective, many seizures or electrical instability. Sometimes post-stroke patients can experience non-convulsive seizures or mild electrical disturbances, particularly in the temporal lobe. These can produce intense, prolonged deja vu sensations without
Wow.
any outward physical symptoms. So it is something that they do find, just like Cleo was saying. You can. It is something that they neurologically do have
Yeah.
from time to time. Yeah. So
The human body and the human brain
yeah.
is fascinating. And Cleo, you're muted if you said something.
It wasn't important. Never mind.
Okay. Suzanne G said, "Oh wow, thank you guys. I have had it all day long."
Yeah.
Um,
Here's some static.
so I do hear some static too.
Yeah.
And I think it again, the brain is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
And if perhaps, again, for entertainment purposes only, perhaps the deja vu is your brain going, well, the pathway that we had before is not working. We're going to make a new one.
Yeah.
And I would say, Suzanne and everybody, it's like going, if your brain says, oh, that pathway isn't working, we're going to make a new one, and we're going to make it even
So
better.
while you're not in that new pathway, you're in wherever it is. You're in the future, you're here, you're there, but then the new neural pathway will be formed and you'll go to the.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. Give a thumbs up. Monkey is like trying to weasel in. And so we are using the giveaway tool. Let me add it to, and I'm going to pull 4 names. So let's see who is first. If your name is selected, please let us know you are here and then ask your question. Amanda Carroll. And say that you're here and ask your question, Amanda. Oh, and I probably have some. Do I have some music for these things? Oh, I didn't put in the music there.
You're such a complete host with music too.
Spiritual Garden. Say hi and ask your question. Oh, here, I'll do this. Andy's Healing Arts. And then our last one for this round is okay, Leah. All right. So thank you. We'll stop that. I will stop the share. We'll do that. I will take that away. We'll do that. And okay, Spiritual Garden and Leah are here. So Spiritual Garden, Amanda Carroll. Have you said hi, Amanda? Oh, I see Tiffany Tisdale. Boy, there are a lot of people here. I love this. Thank you for spending time with us. So, and we're going to go around. So, okay, Leah is here. But I got to get the question. But first up, we have Spiritual Garden, who is present. What is my creative bent? Fixed income, cannot willy-nilly, busy, focused is better. And so I would say I'm gonna hand that off to you, Deb. That's okay.
I'm going to use a deck that some find it difficult to use, but I'm going to use it today because I have made it fit my hand, and that's the Modern Wit. And your creative bent. The first part I get, Amanda, is the Queen of Cups. So that's you sitting there. You have everything that you need to work with right there in that cup. What you need is some inspiration. And so you can look to the world. You can look to things changing, to things coming to an end. And then you have every choice that you can think of. So you don't have to limit yourself to one creative sort of thing. Try different things. Try the different things in those cups. Look around. See what there is. Let each one tell you how long to do them. Take that and you have it inside yourself. Your own intuition, you will be able to figure out what it is that you do, that you can do. Meditate on it. Take a deep breath. Let yourself be the queen and look in your cup. Find your way. No, none of us can tell you which way to go. What you have to do is figure out what it is that you like to do, what it is that you can give the world as a gift. You're giving the world your gift of what it is that you're good at. So ask people around you, what do you think I'm good at? What do you think that that I can do as far as being creative? Am I a good writer? Am I good at drawing? Am I good at poetry? Am I good at painting? Whatever it is that you're good at, the people around you will know. And you may think, oh, I'm not, that's not me, but it is. So other people can see you sometimes better than you can. So the people you need to tap into are those around you.
Mm. I am going to ask, because I'm psychic, I feel like there might be somebody else on the screen who has something to add to this. Might one of those people be Val or Cleo?
Well, here's the thing about Creative Bent Spiritual Garden. You are going to be opening that channel of imagination within you. And that channel of imagination that connects to everything, it is that flow of divine source. And when you are feeling like you don't know what your creative bent is, you turn it toward your heart and you find out what it is that you feel is joyful, that gets you up in the morning and makes you feel happy. Whether it's painting a wall or actually painting a painting, whatever that is, knitting, going out in nature and making hiking your new creative thing, whatever that looks like to you. It's something you're going to discover by trying new things out. Just like Deb is saying, this is ending. And so looking to what you want to bring forward, anything, the world is open to you. So check out all these things you thought were fun from a long time ago and maybe try them out again. Things that are inspirational to you, things that are fun, things that make you laugh, things that make you giggle, things that make you so happy to be part of something. All those things, that creative feeling of connection, get that thing stirred up, because you will answer your questions definitely of what is your creative flow. But first, open that imagination and start dreaming. Dream. Yeah. And by the way, in the future, this is a little ad, Gerald and I are going to do our manifestation in the quantum field workshop soon. And you can all dream big and understand how to access that easily. Yeah. So thank you for that, Spiritual Garden.
I would also say Spiritual Garden, you can't be willy-nilly. Great, don't be willy-nilly, but be full-hearted.
Yeah.
And go with the thing that lights you up. Screw anybody who says you're not good at that, because that's not going to work.
It's not. Don't let somebody tell you anything. Go for it. Just whatever.
Yeah, I love that.
I am terrible at painting. Do I like to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
As ugly as that might look.
I think it's a lot of fun. that way. But, the fact that you're asking the question is important. And I think you need to honor that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So thank you, Spiritual Garden. And so we have Leah and Amanda Carroll have their questions in. Still waiting for Andy's Healing Garden. So Val, are you good with Amanda Carroll's Cleo, who will be
I don't
next?
know what the question is. I was actually getting ready for this question that you've got.
Oh,
up right
well
now.
then, Leah, will you answer Leah's question?
Yeah. I wanna
Val,
answer.
can you do Amanda Carroll?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so she's talking about a question regarding her long to-do list that will improve her life in any way. And I see, you're right on top of your to-do list. You really got it going on with the to-do list. As far as that's what the cards are telling me. That one thing is don't spend an inordinate amount of time on each little thing that you're trying to work on. But, do take it in and enjoy the experience of whatever it is on your list that you want to do, because it's really successful. It sounds like you've got a cool list of things to do, that it's working in your favor, that you are in control of it. It's things that you really want. And so it's definitely going to improve your life, because it's just kind of a part of you. And don't worry about going out of order. Like, maybe you've got 1 through 10 or 1 through 20 or something. And, it's okay to jump from 1 to 15 or wherever you're at with it, because you just want to let that flow thing. I think what you're doing is you're manifesting a lot of stuff. And so you want to be flexible about how this stuff comes to you and how you accomplish your success in the endeavor that you're working on. Yeah, Leah, this is great. It's a very positive reading, and you are in touch with it. You're in touch with what you're doing, and I think you're going to have a good time with this. And you will see there is things that come up that you'll go, wow, this really does improve my life. It improves my thinking, or improves my overall being of just doing the act of doing these different things. You're very successful at it. So that's what I have.
Well, Deb has disappeared again.
Oh,
I did not do that on purpose. So that's good advice for Leah.
it really is.
That's
It's beautiful.
really good
advice.
advice.
I love that reading.
So yeah, that's great.
It was
So
beautiful.
I hope that was helpful, Leah. And then we have Amanda Carroll.
Yes.
So for Val.
So, Amanda Carroll, you have, your clairs work when you every day, all day long, whenever you need them. It's not like you have to use this clair or that clair, because here you are. You contain sacred knowledge. You are a star seed. You have star consciousness. That is that multidimensional connection to everything. And you are really clearing away all kinds of things, just as we all are right in this timing. And according to divine law, you will draw to you what you have in your consciousness. And you can access the Akashic records like crazy. It's something you do. So I see a job coming forward for you very soon, and that you're going to seize that opportunity and throw yourself into that job. And they're asking you to detach from the expectation. Have faith that you are doing everything you need to do in the moment, so that when you're in an interview, that sacred knowledge drops down into your head and you say what you need to say. But what happens very magically is when you are not attached to the outcome, you are in that flow. You just say it. You're not going, oh, I want him to pick me. I want him to like me. No, you're in the flow. You have faith. Whatever you say from divine source is getting through to that person. That is your secret weapon. That is that clear cognizance. All of your clairs are working. You don't have to call them into play. When you don't stop the flow by putting your expectation, it's like boxing in that gift that the universe is going to give you, that flow. So just know that an agreement is coming. You are going to have that. You access the Akashic records all the time. Sacred knowledge drops in through you. You do channel this information. Know this, have faith in this, and it will all flow to you easily, as it is the natural way of things, divine law. So thank you for your question, Amanda.
Yeah. And there's Ness was saying she has a similar question if she gets picked. And Amanda did say, detach from expectations feels great.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. That's like the key to all of this, because you already have everything going for you.
Yep.
And it is going to happen. So, yeah.
All right. And Amanda is bowing now.
Okay.
You know, deep bows. Deep bows. All right. So we're going to pick, I'm going to spin for 4 more. Yeah.
Did we do Andy from Healing Heart?
She's not here. I don't see her.
Oh, okay.
So Kelbell, let us know that you're here and ask your question. And then next we have, this is where, I'm not doing the music. Sorry. Mary Alice Waters. Mary Alice Waters, let us know that you're here and ask your general question. And Kelbell is here. And so who's next? Suzanne G. Suzanne, it's your lucky day. You get to, maybe this is a deja vu moment.
It's a deja vu.
Yeah. And so Annie Bear, and then the last one. Please make sure you type in your question. Okay, got you, Kelbell. Mary Alice Waters is here. And Book
Hey.
Bewitched. All right. So, great.
I can't see the question, so you'll have to tell me.
No, you're psychic, aren't you? Elaine, if you want to get entered in for a chance to get a question, type in #Mystic and you'll be entered in. So, hi, Elaine. And okay, so Kelbell, did we get a good question or a question from Kelbell? Okay, yes. I'm going to start. Deb, can I give you this one? What next steps for me spiritually? Oh, she's frozen.
I can take that one. Yeah.
Okay. And then Cleo, would you be okay with see Mary Alice Waters, who just a general reading? Would you be okay with that one?
Okay. Sure.
Deb is doing all sorts of shuffling.
Oh, she's talking. So, maybe she's talking to Monkey.
You're muted, Deb.
You're muted.
I thought you were going first.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes. Will you read for? Because we're going to individually reading for each person. So
Oh,
I didn't. I thought you were going to go first because you haven't read it for anyone.
I'm going to read for Suzanne G. And
Who
we're
am
still
I?
waiting to hear from Book Bewitched.
Oh, and who was I supposed to read for, Gerald? I got confused.
Who did I say? Oh, good Lord. Hi, everybody, and welcome to TarotStache, where the Mystic Four, where the mystery is, what's the organization, Gerald? And
Yeah.
if you can't laugh at yourself,
You're
you
ready
should
for
hear.
cowbell if you'd like me to go ahead and read her.
If you can read for Kelbell, that would be great.
Okay, cowbell. The first card I got is the Queen of Swords. So you're thinking, maybe overthinking what you need to do spiritually. I don't know if this is a person or a situation. You also got this King of Pentacles, and this king is very grounded, and he knows how to experience things and how to guide things that have to do with money matters, but not just that, with everything that you would consider an earthly thing. And I know you know this, cowbell. So this queen is maybe overthinking a little bit. Maybe you need to ground yourself. And once you ground and center, then you need to make a choice. The Two of Swords. Now, to clarify, I drew from the What We've Forgotten deck, and I get place of power or power place. Go inside yourself and find that powerful place. Do what you need to do. Meditate. Look inside. Find that divine spark. And when you do that in a grounded fashion, you find that spark and you're connected to Gaia, the earth, and to all the way up to source, and you have that spark lighting yourself up, that is your place of power. That's where you are the strongest spiritually. Look to yourself in that place, but you're going to have to be very quiet to do it. Be quiet and be in meditative state and look inside yourself and find that place. And then whatever this choice is, you will easily see which way to go.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
All right. And so we're going to have Cleo is going to read for Mary Alice Water and just a general. And Val, do you want to read? Because I haven't heard from Book. You want to do Suzanne G with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, Suzanne, I'll do
Thank
Suzanne. So,
Well,
so
but
you're going to go ahead and do
Cleo is going first for Mary Alice Waters.
Okay. So Mary Alice Waters, she wants a general reading, right? And I just, threw out a few cards here. And Mary Alice, you're just on top of your game. You're doing really, really good. So in a general reading, I see nothing but good stuff coming up for you. You're in control of yourself, and yet you know how to go with the flow. People look up to you, they respect your opinion and how if you have advice to give, they listen to what you're talking about because they see you as somebody that's very stable and understands things. So, and you're kind of in that position right now too, where you've got a bunch of some people around you are kind of in need of your kind of help, whether it just be advice or how to do something, or I see it more on the advice kind of list of people kind of just casually coming up to you going, what do you think about this that has to do with them? And you seem to give out good advice, and you're very helpful to other people. And you just have a lot of respect. People really respect you. I don't know if you know that or if you're aware of that, but They really do. And you just, because you've just got a good grasp on reality, and you got a lot of good common sense. So I just see, as a general reading, things are going well for you. And I don't think that's a surprise to you at all. You probably don't really think of it in these terms.
Says yes, this happens a lot.
Yeah, because, it's just the kind of person you are. You attract, when people are trying to figure things out or need advice on something, they go to someone like you, because you emit this, I don't know, you're just a knowledgeable one. And very, very helpful to people, and they love it. And, I guess you probably that's just probably the way maybe you've always been, just in control.
Would
So,
not know that. Yeah. Okay.
and so, yeah, I mean, you're a good person to have around. You keep people calm down. You keep people focused on where somebody may be asking you a question and just being so discombobulated about which direction to go or something. You easily and gently actually can guide these people into the direction that they're supposed to go. And you just have a very cool way about you. So, wow. It's really great cards, great reading for you.
Mhm.
Keep helping out humanity, because you're on top of your game.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of, you know,
Oh,
just
she's saying since she's been on a spiritual path, this is the kind of person she's become. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Total
Yeah.
sense.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Mary Alice.
For you, Mary Alice.
Yeah. Congratulations. Okay. I still haven't heard from Book Bewitched, so Val and I are going to take Suzanne G, which is wanted to know about animal spirit guides. I think I know mine, but don't know for fact.
Well, when I tuned in, Suzanne, I saw very distinctly a bear, a lion, and an eagle. And those are powerful energies, and I'm getting the chills as I say that. Don't forget to ask them for help on anything that you need them for. The bear, that energy is so protective and soothing for you. Very powerful energy, really being rooted in the earth, really feeling that consistency. And when I feel into the lion for you, that lion is the strength and the agility and the ability to bring forward whatever you want in life in a very determined way. The eagle, seeing things from a higher perspective, being in tune with your beautiful ability to adapt and flow with wind currents and directions. It's involving many of these different things, but these things are your adaptability in life, your manifestation. You have great manifestation powers, and this is about the coherence with the universe, your heart and mind, and that is all of us. This earth connection, because this body, this physical body, which includes the mind, is earthly, and all these spirit animals will help you connect so that when you go into your cosmic flower kind of connection, that is about remembering everything, who you are, the magnificence of this world, and everything that there is, all that is. Additionally, the solar plexus chakra, which is the flower of life, is being activated now. So it is that sense of self, of personal power, and your alignment to your willpower, which is why these spirit animals are coming in to assist you, to help you make a contribution in this world. So the bear, the lion, and the eagle are really flowing through. You're using your gifts in a way that are going to help humanity. And this is an initiation time for you right now. You're going to be having a fresh start. They're asking you to keep going and open up to all the flows that are coming in for you, because there are tremendous flows. You have a very beautiful earth connection with all these beautiful sacred animal helpers. So call on each one of them for the gifts that they're bringing you. So I love that you connected with them already. And congratulations.
She said, I knew grizzly bear, but not lion or eagle. Thank you. When I
You're
go into Akashic Records, I use the grizzly bear with it.
Very good. You're in tune, and you just gave me the chills. I love that. And that was a beautiful energy. Excellent, Suzanne.
Yeah. And Suzanne, something that I'm getting as it relates to this, and this is for anybody who is wanting to work with animal guides. You may, how do I say this? Don't overthink it.
Mm.
Because if you get an impression or you see something or there's some sort of a connection, embrace it. And as Val was saying, connect with, talk to, communicate with them. And then you figure out if it is for you. Don't let's you already had the grizzly bear, which I think that's like awesome, especially as it relates to Akashic Records. So trust yourself and give it time. Give it time. So thank you, Suzanne.
I just wanted to let you know that a minute ago, I lost everybody for a little bit. So if something happens like that again and I have to come back on, that's what I'll do. I guess you can't tell what's going on the
Nope.
other side, but so it must be my connection. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that.
Well, thank you. And yeah, because in
My
my
connection is equally like
your connection is being fuzzy too.
it's equally flaky.
Okay. So for once, it's not me being flaky. I'll take that. Yeah. The coven that I'm a member of, all of us have specific animal totems that we work with. And it's an experience to go and select that. So but okay.
Well, that's another thing. I just want to say, let me interject. I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it.
You can choose to work with a spirit animal. You don't have to wait and have somebody tell you, oh, I see an affinity you have for this or that. Because really, you can connect to any spirit animal that you're attracted to. If you feel a draw to a horse, or you feel an attraction to hummingbirds, or you feel that affinity, that is your cue. If you think they're so beautiful, or you look at grasshoppers, or you think dragonflies are amazing, that's your cue that you have some affinity with that. And when somebody tells you what your spirit animals are, if you ask, always go in and check. Any advice you get from anyone, any of us, always go in and check and see if that is your truth. So don't forget, you can call on any spirit animal.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very good point. You can call on any spirit animal. So absolutely. So yes. Okay. So let's see if we can get, I'm going to draw 4 names to see if this works. Because we've only had a success rate of about 75%. So.
Oh, you got it in percentages. I love Gerald. Gerald's very competent. He's an overachiever.
Linda de Gonzalez, please let us know you are here and type your question into chat. And Mary Alice Waters said, I have a way with dogs. Beautiful butterfly. Please let us know that you are here and type your question into chat. And so let's see what we got. Bye, Annie Bear. Mary. Fun boy, it's because you have to put in hashtag mystic. And then the Norm Gilbert, who said that he's flaky. Norm, please type your question into chat. So still waiting to hear from Beautiful Butterfly, Mary, and Norm Gilbert. And so I love it. Norm.
I know that.
So
When Norm was
do that. Okay. I'm going to here. Let's all take a moment. This section of the video is brought to you by the word laugh. Everyone say it with me. Laugh. Laugh. To show emotion such as mirth, joy, or scorn with a chuckle or explosive vocal sound. Have a good laugh and like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Laugh.
So what order are you going in, Gerald?
Well, right now I only have two names. I only have Linda and I have Norm. I think I found your question. So Beautiful Butterfly has not responded. And Mary is here. Mary, type in your question. But would you like to do norms? Who would like to do norms, which is he was dividing and propagating common climbing aloe today, about 7 new plants. Will they take root?
Where do you live? 'Cause, if it's too cold, no, I don't know.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find Beautiful Butterfly. It said Beautiful Butterfly did comment. And okay, so it's been a day, everybody. Sorry.
Norm, I see that it depends on your skills at doing this kind of thing. If you've done it before and you know what you're doing, it's going to work. I don't know. Are you outside doing this? Are you doing lights or something to get the little starts going? No, I think I forget it. I think it's going to happen. I think that you'll be that. Yet maybe not all 7 work out the way you want it to, but yeah, you are going to be able to get some starts out of this. So don't be disappointed if not every one of them, because you'll have more than half that will take root, and you'll get some good plants out of this. I wonder what kind of plants we're talking about.
Aloe. It's aloe vera. It's it kind of looks like, I didn't know they climbed either, because they're aloe. Yeah, I didn't think aloe climbed.
I didn't.
He's in Texas.
Oh, you're in a good place, Norm. Aloe's going to love it there.
Yeah.
So I go with Cleo's right. Enough of them that you shouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cleo, for jumping in on that one. Sorry to put you in the spot. We have Mary would like a general reading. Beautiful Butterfly wants to know about home selling. And Linda de Gonzalez is the dream of a spiritual community in Portugal still on track. So, Deb, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take Linda.
Okay. And do you want to do Mary or Beautiful Butterfly, Val?
What was beautiful? Oh, I don't
Should
care.
I sell my
Either
home
one.
for sale and move to Idaho to be with
Is that
family?
Beautiful Butterfly?
Yes.
I'll let you do that. You're good with that details.
Okay. And then you'll do Mary, which is
I'll
a
do Mary. Yeah.
okay. So here you go, Linda.
Linda. I got. Are you there? Can you see me?
Yes.
The first card I get is the Wheel of Fortune, Linda. And so you're sitting on top of it there. You have the tools at your disposal. That's you sitting up there. Don't be this person down here hanging on for dear life. You take control of it. Hang on to what you've got and pay attention. It looks like things are on track for you to get that um, place in Portugal. And just real quickly, will Linda get her place in Portugal? Is that still on track? Yes.
Wow.
So she's on the way to getting it. Linda, you are on the way to getting it.
I like that for you. That way, she's like, yes. So, all
Thank
right.
you for the cards.
So we all need to be making sure we have our passports and vaccinations so that we
Yes.
can see it. So,
Us women folk may have to get our passports anyway if we want to vote.
geez. Yes.
You're right.
So I will take Beautiful Butterfly, who has asked, should I put my home up for sale and move to Idaho to be with family? I think part of what is going on is you're really wanting to have there's this need for you, Beautiful Butterfly, to connect with family, and that's actually quite beautiful, because the first card that I got is the Ace of Cups, and this is someone who is joyfully wanting to do to experience things, and this card is Awakening, is what the title of it is, and it's a really amazing card. But there's I also think I got the Five of Wands for you reversed, which is resolution. Part of it feels like there's other things that may be influencing you with this decision. And I would say be very careful with that, and don't get caught up in the emotions about it, instead of having there's a nice resolve. Once you make a decision, you can move forward with things. I also have the Ace of Wands, but I have it reversed, which is interesting because this is a creative block. Are you feeling blocked where you are right now? And is being around family going to be something that's going to open you up either spiritually or creatively, that could be something to consider. So, right. And Mary, Val, for you.
Could I just say to beautiful butterfly,
Please.
if you, what I would do is kind of do a test run on this, because Idaho may not be where you really want to end up, even though you've got a bunch of family there. But what came to me is, don't initially put your house up for sale. Don't do that right away. Just really give this a little more thought, and maybe make a few trips back to see your family, and just feel it out to see if that's really what's gonna put you in a happy place. I mean, being with family, yes, that will put you in a happy place, but that's just my 2 cents is,
Yeah.
don't immediately sell your house.
Good advice. Very good advice. I so appreciate you popping in on that, Cleo. That's good. That's
Okay.
good. No, I do. It's great. Okay, Mary, this is all about you.
And Mary, oh my gosh, your guides and angels are coming in really with super big energy, really putting a blanket of love all around you. I can just feel it. Very intense, beautiful energy. And really, these cards are unbelievably gorgeous. There's a lot of magic energy coming your way. This is something that you have within you. What is magic? It is those things that we can't explain but can happen. We can influence something and it happens, or it can just happen because it's on our path and it's connected to our consciousness that we're creating. And in that way, it is kind of magic, right? So magic can look a lot of different ways. Synchronicities that come in front of us. Know that all these things are coming from you, from your connection. You are divine source. So you see the big picture in life, the big picture, the big grand scheme of things. And so they're asking you to take a moment to lighten up. And that is about seeing things in a way in which you aren't overburdened by things that are going on today in the world, because you see what is really the overall reason for everything. It isn't the 3D concepts or ideas or drama. It is actually the evolution of consciousness for you. And that's what they're spelling out big time, the soul. It is all about your soul's mission. You can't make these cards up. You have that ancestral connection that is coming up right now for you, and manifestation. So you can really tap into your ancestral lineage for all of those gifts and abilities that you have in your lineage. Bring them forward, integrate them into your now, because consciousness is your activation right now. This is that level of multidimensional, that multidimensionality, that aspect of you that is connected to everything in the universe. That feeling that you are one, you are all that is. You have that Gaia connection as well, which you cannot manifest fully unless you have that connection to Gaia, which they're telling you, don't forget to ground, don't forget to go out and walk on the earth with bare feet, or whatever it is that makes you feel grounded. Universal love is coming in for you. That is really a level of love that everything that exists, it's that level of love. Everything. And finally, my last 3 cards, this fell out. Higher power.
Wow.
All different decks. No place like home. So that home is here. That home is here. Come to the edge. And you can fly. That is their message. It's very profound, and it's coming in like, this is a big message for you, Mary, because their energy is so big coming in right now. All your guides and angels are really speaking to you. I hope this makes sense and helps you.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
a lot. It's a lot, Mary.
It is a lot. So, well, thank you. We've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. I appreciate you sharing space with me. Who is hosting Maze? Is that you, Val?
I'm not sure, but I will host it.
Because we do this the second Monday of every month.
Okay.
We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
So we'll talk about it after everybody heads out.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You are wonderful. We appreciate you. And we will say farewell. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. You take care. Bye. 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 Bye.